I made this portable cabin. I can set it up at any campsite, a dispersed camping area in this video. No tools are needed for assembly, and the wood stove is awesome on snowy days like this. This was the coldest night that I've tested out this cabin and the wood stove so far. I'm skipping over the setup this time because last week's video was an uninterrupted video of setting it up for this camp. Let me know what you think. Can you picture yourself enjoying something like this? What do you like about it? And what would you try differently? Anyway, I'm glad you found this video, and I'm always happy to read your comments and see new subscribers. Snowflakes. Oh yeah. I haven't sealed that sleeping pad yet. I'm gonna blow it up a little bit. I got the fire going. It's melting the snow on the inside and drying up the floor. 6:45 in the afternoon, and it is 20 degrees. 20 degrees out here. Hopefully it picks up this evening. This was a nice, relaxing 24-hour plus camp up in the Colorado Front Range foothills at an elevation of 8,700 feet from the morning of April 4th to the afternoon of April 5th. While I'm waiting for some snow to roll in, good morning, I'm editing a video. One nice thing about camping in the spring and summer is that the sun sets a lot later. What does the forecast say? It still says 3 to 5 inches tonight possible. 68 degrees. I think it might be a few degrees warmer up high. Maybe a few degrees cooler down low. I just got the floor wet from tracking snow in. I think I'm probably in for the evening now. I'm just heating up water for tea. Come on, snow. I let my glove touch the stove and it melted a tiny bit and I can smell it. Oh, man, it is awesome in here. There's a ski area pretty close to here, and it says 17 degrees right now. A little while ago, it was 20 degrees here. Super comfortable with the wood stove. The wood stove makes all the difference in the world. 7:45. Still a little bit of light outside, but it's about to get completely dark. Super. Outside temperature, but There was smoke pouring out of there. Might have something to do with the wind direction outside. But I think I'll wait for that log to warm up a little bit before I use this bellow to start it burning. I have some lights out here. There's one down there, one out front, and two back here that are solar powered, and they're supposed to be motion sensor. It looks like I didn't set the setting right, so I need to go out there and push the buttons so that they just come on when there's motion. Still 20, maybe 19. There's some freezing drizzle that froze onto the outside. It's 6:43, 71 degrees in here. Only snowed like another inch overnight. It's really foggy out this morning. You can see a little gap on the side there. That's because I only connected one at the top and I never got back around to connecting a bottom one. It doesn't matter though. With the fire, I need air gaps. I have these air gaps from these tops of these windows. And then there's just other little places where there's air gaps. So I need air to be able to come in through the gaps so that it can go out up through the chimney. And just draw in fresh air for myself. A little bit of rime that builds up on the cabin and on some of these branches. You can see how it builds up. To my right is the east, and this wind was coming in from the east last night, so it builds up on the east sides of all of the trees, or from the direction that the wind is coming from, even on the branches. I meant to make this video around Christmas, and now it's early April. I bought some Christmas lights to make a Christmas video and never did do it. So I brought them out today. When snow falls on the roof, it melts and runs down, and then when it gets down to the edge here, where there's no heat underneath here, an ice dam builds up. And I'm wondering what this weird color is. It must be stuff that comes out of the chimney. It looks like there might be a lot more drips from creosote as the fumes and smoke particles go up the chimney. They condense on the chimney and build up black flammable material inside of the chimney. Last I checked, it's 17 degrees. It's going to take a while for this ice to melt. It actually is supposed to clear up and maybe be sunny by this evening, so I may just hang out here for a while. I'm pretty close to Eldora ski area. It's 8:54 right now. The lift's open in a few minutes. It's 17 degrees. And they got 2 inches of snow last night. It's about the same as what we got here. Okay, I just plugged these lights in. It's early April, maybe one of our last snowstorms, at least in the lower elevations for this year. I never brought the Christmas lights out until now. Do I save this video until next Christmas? And am I going to have to wait until this melts before I can take it down? Maybe I save this video for a couple more months for a 90-degree day. During our summers here in North America, June, July, and August, I watch a lot of New Zealand videos. There's several YouTubers who camp in the snow during their winter, our summer, and I love watching those during hot summer days. Need time for another log. There's no major roads within a few miles of here, so it's perfectly quiet. I never did hear a single vehicle the entire time I've been here. This morning there was a helicopter flying around. It was a little strange. It was before the ski area opened, so it wasn't I don't believe it was a flight for life type of situation there. We're up fairly high. We're way above the canyon here, so it's a thicker fog bank this time. But that helicopter that was flying around almost certainly was above the clouds and was actually just looking at blue sky. Come on, son, start cooking this off. That wouldn't have worked a couple hours ago, but now that it's warmed up slightly, sun's, even though it's cold out, you know, in spring the sun is more intense and it's going through the ice and warming up the wood below it. I'll throw these lights in the bucket, turn my car on with the heater, and melt these off. Maybe if I do this next year, I'll tuck them back under the eave so ice doesn't form on them. I had some red pepper from my house and a little bit of spinach that I brought and a couple eggs. Throw the other half of this tomato in there as well. This is the first time I've cooked on this stove other than heating up water for hot chocolate, tea, and oatmeal. I can tell more heat's getting to the pan when I moved it over. I think there's more direct contact or closer contact to the stove. I think it's sagging a little bit in the center. Need this to cool off. I started using a wireless mic. This is a transmitter. There's a receiver stuck to the camera. And I think it sounds a lot better than my earlier videos. Well, I'm really happy with how easy it is to keep it a comfortable temperature in here. Last night it got pretty cold outside, but I didn't notice it in here at all. When the fire burns down during the middle of the night, for me it's chilly, 55 degrees. And one thing I'm really happy with is how easy it is to keep the temperature comfortable in here. I've had this fire going, well, all night and all day now, but I'm only throwing logs in there a couple times. And there's times when it's burning hot. I crack the windows. I haven't cracked open right now. And it's still comfortable in here. This fire is just about burned out and it's still putting out some heat. And it was comfortable in here. It's dropped into the 60s. What does it say? 69 degrees in here right now. I like it warm in here. I like it in the 70s. One pleasant surprise with this stove is that I thought that I would have to let it burn out before I took it out of here to be able to pack this up, meaning that it might get kind of cold in here. What I found out though is as long as it's not a roaring fire, if it's just a low to medium fire with just a bunch of embers in there, I can just pull the pipe out, lift up the stove and take it outside and dump it into the fire ring and put the fire out there. And then immediately just start taking down the cabin. I brought snow boots, hoping that it would snow several inches. I mean, I was hoping for a foot of snow, but we ended up with 2. So I never used my boots. All right, let's start loading this up. Time to take this fireplace down. Yep, there's a big hunk of creosote in here. It's just crumbles. .21. It's been staying right at 21 degrees all morning and all afternoon. Not too much left. I just need to put the rest of these panels in the car, put the campfire out, and make sure I didn't leave anything. Well, that's enough snow and cold for now. The next video will be a perfect day at Sand Flats Campground by Moab. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.